Hey, what is going on, everyone, and welcome to another Blog Post Friday. Now, before we get started on that, I do also want to talk briefly about some bad customer service communication that I had after I opened a support ticket involving Cap Sam. You may have heard some of the issues with him in past live streams and in my last video on him, and we have much more to talk about regarding Sam, which will be in tomorrow's video where we'll go into deeper detail on this. But once we get through the blog, I do want to share with you guys what they had to say on this for now. And also, we have this upcoming Classic Cap Milestone, so we'll take a look at that very briefly as well. So strap in all, this might be a bumpy ride, and of course, let's get this show started. Alright guys, and so we have the blog post here, Classics and Conspiracies, with none other than Captain America Classic, the costume in the background. Now, this wasn't much too surprised there, but what else do we have to talk about? So we have this event. This is ongoing alongside the Conspiracy Theories Sharon Carter event, and so let's take a look. Can I zoom in a little bit more? Does that help? So we have, obviously, Sharon Carter's event starting tomorrow. If you haven't checked out my video regarding Sharon Carter, I'll leave that at the end of this video as well for you to take a look at. If you're trying to get a 4 or 5 star Sharon Carter, I do recommend following the tips there in that video. So we do have this silly Captain America, you know, normal Steve Rogers classic costume. I don't know if many people really care about this, but it is going to be a 2-day milestone, not a 1-day milestone. Now, this was different from the President Loki milestone, where it was a 1-day repeating for the course of the event. And for that, in order to actually get the full costume, you did need to use your 50 cores 4 times, aka 200 cores daily, on the Phi Level event in order to get the Loki costume. Now, in order to max the milestone, you actually had to go as far as 100 cores 3 times for a grand total of 500 cores daily in order to max the milestone. So I kind of assume, and I'm not going to be doing a video on this because this starts tomorrow apparently, that you might have to do something similar. So even though it's running over a 2-day milestone, I would kind of expect at least having to put in your 200 cores daily at the bare minimum to get this costume, because that's very identical, I would assume, as it was for President Loki, unless they completely overhaul this. But that's kind of what you should consider going into this if you really care about this costume, which I don't. So at the bare minimum, I'll probably just be doing my 50 cores anyways, because that's what I planned on doing for Sharon Carter. But just talks about the silver phase bits here, looks like it, and basically if you don't get enough of the costume, it'll convert, of course, to a 60% rate on August the 6th. You will get some orange skill gear parts and catalyst parts in this milestone, which is fine because we have a lot of skill characters coming out this patch, of course, and that's it. Character availability updates. This was no surprise, but okay, on July the 20th, what day is it now? The 16th, so that is when? Tuesday, we are getting Kitty Pryde in the raid store. So that's great, actually. If you still need to get some shards for her, or if you just want to get her up to 7-star, the raid store, that's actually pretty nice. I'm not too bothered by this one, so this is good. Kind of expected. She was in the RTA, so yeah, it was inevitable that she was going to be made farmable. The last one we have, of course, is Bishop. On July 21st, the Infinity Watch support Moondragon is setting up shop. This is the first time they've ever mentioned this in advance in the Elite store. So I actually do need red stars for Moondragon, and I'll be picking that up on the 21st. That is going to be on Wednesday then as well. Again, first time they've mentioned this in a blog post. They don't normally do that. They normally just throw out a mail message and there you are. So that's interesting. The man, the myth, the unofficial legend, Agent Coulson, starting on Saturday, July the 21st. Heads over to the Blitz store, where you can get Agent Coulson for 500 Blitz credits. Okay, this was a bit surprising. You know, he's not really all that important anymore anyways, but in the Blitz store, that's fine, I guess, whatever. We still need Symbiote Spider-Man, but he's not going to be obviously made available. And if you want to get your it's like Kestrel character shards, premium orb to the... Wait, what? Hold on. If you want to get your talents on Kestrel, direct your attention to the Premium Orb. As Strike's founding member, a Premium Orb exclusive. Oh, shit, guys. On July the 19th. My frame is cutting this off a little bit. If you just can zoom back out. July the 19th. That is going to be on Monday. A store reset time. Kestrel 2% exclusive. Wow. Okay, well, so that bumps Cull Obsidian out. I had to think about that for a second. So Cull Obsidian knocked out, Kestrel put in. So it's going to be Kestrel and Anti-Venom. Big one there on the character availability. I'm a bit disappointed. I'll be honest, I'm very disappointed in this because Kestrel is the Marvel Strike Force exclusive character. I thought they were going to do something a lot more player-friendly than this, because a lot of people who were around for Kestrel, you know, really got to take advantage of her. And anyone who started after Kestrel's event is going to have a lot harder time now to pick up shards for her. And I think this is very unfortunate, actually, in my opinion. Because now all of those people who came before, and I know you could say this about a lot of characters, but in this case, Kestrel would have been that very good sort of catch-up mechanic that newer players really need, because my baby account just steamrolled ahead with Kestrel, and now that you're going to have to get lucky 3 times in the premium orb to get her now at 2%, which is 1 in every 50 orbs, so 150 on average premium orbs that you're going to have to open in order to get her unlocked. That's just not very nice, in my opinion. Recurring milestone updates. We'll be updating the recurring milestones on July the 21st with the goal of greatly increasing their value. You'll soon find orange Elite Gear Orb fragments, Armory 14 and 15 fragments, ISO 8 ions, and L3 purple training mods, in addition to increased amounts of purple and orange gear. Okay, I guess they're extending it, it seems. Milestone Orb 2. Agent Coulson will be removed, of course, and Emma Frost featured with a higher drop rate than others. What does that mean? Does that mean something better, or is Symbiote Spider-Man just going back into where Agent Coulson's position was, aka being rarer than what it should be, and then Emma Frost being more common? That also will be a bit of a tough thing for newer players, because Symbiote Spider-Man, as good as Emma Frost is, I think the Symbiote Spider-Man is still that much more important for newer players, especially coming up the way for Dark Dimension. He's still even usable in Doom Raid at this point. So I really don't... I hope we'll take a look when the orb actually goes live. But I hope that Symbiote Spider-Man really does not get a reduced drop rate like I think he might. And that'll be very unfortunate. But they are making Emma Frost available for better or for worse. I just don't know if she has a greater value than Symbiote Spider-Man still at this point. High Roller Milestone being updated from 2.7 to 4 million. Great. Another way to spend your gold, guys. Don't do it. Don't fall into this trap. Because realistically, we need to save our gold going into level 85, which will be in 2 patches time. We really need to hoard that and make sure you have enough going into that update. So please, don't take the bait here. I mean, I guess the plus is if you're dumping all your gold into one character, like for a brand new character like Cap Sam or something, then at least you'll get some increased milestone rewards out of that. Legendary events, we're returning Black Bolt. Black Bolt is trash. Don't do it. Black Bolt is not very good. Don't go for Black Bolt. You don't need him. Unless you got him through natural shard accumulation through your orbs or whatever. You know, don't go out of your way to farm for Black Bolt. He is not a good character anymore. You don't need him. I don't care what other people say. You don't need him. Repeating. Magneto, we kind of knew about this. I think this was in the mail as well and in the events window, so that's fine. Upcoming blitzes. We have a long shot. Better late than never, I guess, right after Adam Warlock, right? So that's going to be on Monday. That's fine. I mean, he's a War Store character. That's actually fairly generous for them, even though his event required, you know, Adam Warlock's event is come and gone. And the community poll Nebula Blitz next Thursday. Also fine for my baby account. And anyone else who might still need to get 7-star on Nebula. So these are actually 2 decent blitzes coming up. Bonus and flash events, the double X-Men shards for stuff for Magneto. Anything else? Chaos Theory on July the 23rd. Chaos Theory is the #1 flash event that you should be working towards. So make sure you do that because it's very, very, very important. Make sure you pick up those Wakandan shards for this event. I can't stress this enough, that silver and gold promotion credits are the most important things in this game that gives you the opportunity to be able to put red stars in your own hands. So do work on this event. If you haven't 7-starred it yet already, then please work on it because that's really important. Text bug for Maria's Hill Ultimate. She's not even out yet, and we've already identified this. And we're going to talk about this more when we're going to be talking about Capsam just after this. A text-only bug for Maria's Ultimate Shield Care Package. At level 2, the upgrade text does not list that non-skill allies are healed, but it does state this in the full description. This will be corrected very soon. No change to the functionality. Good luck, Commanders! And of course... I hate that so much. Okay, so what's important here? Well, the character availabilities, that's really important. This Milestone Orb 2, we kind of already knew if you looked at the data mines. But yeah, interesting. So Agent Coulson into the Blitz store. Kestrel Premium Orb exclusive. Boo! And then Kitty Pryde into the race story. Yay! That's okay. So what I want to talk about next, guys, is I want to talk about the support ticket that I put in regarding Cap Sam and the 2 different responses that I got, both from myself and from one of my Discord mods, Too Easy. He put in the exact same, basically copy and pasted my text, and we got 2 completely different answers. So let's take a look at that. I'm gonna hop over to my Discord here. Now I can't zoom in here, so I'll have to read it out to you guys. So I basically, this is what I said in my support ticket. Hi. Captain America Sam is not functioning as advertised in my opinion. This starts with his special ability, Stars and Stripes, where in the roster screen it does not show that he taunts for 2 turns, but in-game and also online, the recent blog post suggests that it does. So this is a bit misleading in terms of what players should expect. It does operate as intended in-game, but the text does not reflect this out of battle. Captain America Sam's ultimate ability, Freedom Flight, does not generate any turn bar if an enemy is killed by his attack, which sounds absolutely ridiculous. Because if you kill everyone on the field, he gets 0% turn bar. Is this working as intended? Please let me know. Finally, his passive, Captain's Legacy, online, the recent blog post, suggests that with the T4 upgrade for level 5 of the skill would give Secret Avengers 40% extra health, but upon looking at it in the roster, it only gives 35% total max health to the Secret Avengers. All of this is different than what was suggested in the blog post with the Strike Time video, where CM Cerebro and Byron, that's the developer that was in charge of this guy, spoke about the character abilities. Please let me know if this will be fixed at all, or if they are as intended. And I attached these 2 photos here. This was just taken from my game here, where it shows the T4s and the lack of certain things here on the special and the passive. I didn't show the ultimate at all. And we got 2 separate responses regarding this, and I want to kind of... Oh, that's number 1. This is mine. So, hi, Boylon, basically the bottom part here. Thank you for reaching out to us regarding your character ability concern. This is Mel. Hi, Mel, and I understand that you want to make sure that Cap Sam's abilities is working properly. We tried replicating the issue on our end, but we believe that there may be factors that we've not taken into account based on the information we have. To better assist you, please provide a sample video showing the issue you are experiencing so we can take a better look at your concern. Thanks for your cooperation, and we look forward to your response. What part of this needs replicating? We know how Cap Sam's ultimate works. There's been video proof. I actually linked my video, my unlock video for Cap Sam in here. I haven't had a response yet back on that. But, so my Discord mod, Too Easy, copy and pasted the exact same text that I did for this one here, and we got a completely different response. Hi, Too Easy. Thank you for reaching out regarding the skills of Cap Sam. To start, please know that the ultimate ability is working as intended. In relation to the passive skill, can you be so kind as to provide a screenshot of this, please? What do you need? Is, like, you know, it's 35% on the game, and it's not. It's supposed to be 40%. Lastly, with regards to the basic ability, by the way, you know, there was nothing even in the post mentioning about the basic ability. So I don't know if this was an automated response. We know that the customer service is shit in this game, but I just really wanted to highlight this again. Please know that we're currently looking into this matter, and we'll get back to you as soon as we have additional information to share. What are they talking about? Like, we didn't even mention the basic ability. We mentioned the ultimate... well, they already talked about the ultimate ability there. I mentioned the 3... I never talked about the basic. I mentioned all of the 3 other skills. This is absolutely bonkers. Don't rely on customer support to really help you out for anything. You know, at the bare minimum, if you have a game freeze and you want to get some resources back, like some war energy or some raid energy or whatever the case is, you'll probably get that back, or an arena attack or something like that when it comes to a crashing. Anything more than that, you know, don't reach out to support, because they're gonna do absolutely nothing for you, because they're absolutely useless. I would assume most of the time they're computers anyways, and I don't know if I'm actually talking to a real person or not. So that's messed up, you know. But I have more to talk about this, and you'll see this in my video tomorrow on Saturday, when I actually have a full video documenting and highlighting everything that's wrong with Cap Sam and exactly what, cross-referencing with the Strike Time video, you know, what we were told about Cap Sam and why I think that this is wrong. So I'm not going to go into much more here on this video because this is about the blog post, but do look out for that tomorrow, because I'll be releasing that, and I'll be sharing that as well with others for how important this is, I think, in the game. But that's about it, guys. You know, so if we have Sharon Carter's event tomorrow. or sorry, today, as of this video today, and we have this Cap America Classic, which is not a really great costume anyways. I don't think I'm probably going to buy it. I'm going to let it lapse into costume credits, I think, in case there's a better character I want to purchase down the line. So let me know what you guys think about everything. Are you guys going to go hard on Sharon Carter? Are you guys going to try and unlock classic Cap's costume? Do you care at all? Or are you just doing it for the orange skill gear? Let me know all that in the comments down below. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. And of course, until next time, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Boylan signing out.